Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Steam Prison. Now, fair warning, I probably won't be able to stream for very long, probably like maybe 2 to 3 hours. But yeah, I will try my best to jam as much of Finn's route I can into these hours. But yeah, we should get started. If my thingy would load, that would be great. I
好
don't
きなこ
remember
とを
what
仕
was
事にできたらいいなって思ったのと、早く自立した生活がしたかったんです。
right. I think this was last we left off. He said he wanted to try and becoming independent and making his own money, and he wants to make a tinkering shop, right?
相変わらず配給頼りの暮らしですけど、自分のできる範囲で地に足をつけて頑張りたい。キュルスと並んだ時、かっこ悪くないように。
Finn, you're very cool. Can I say that? Can I please say that? Wait. I forgot to load my walkthroughs before stream. Oh, very stupid. This is why I hate like taking a long breaks in between streams because I just don't remember what to do. Oh, I'm rooting for you. It's good to be optimistic. I'm rooting for you, Finn. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I'll help.
はい。でも、多分大丈夫です。
Hi. Am I unreliable?
いえ、そういうわけではなく、
Oh.
俺は自立がしたいんです。上階ではあなたに頼りっきりでしたから、今度はむしろ俺が頼ってもらえるようなって。
He's grown! He's such a big boy now.
すみません、生意気なことを言って。
Okay. Of course not. Thank you for telling me. I'd prefer to help, but if it lets you grow, I can respect that.
はい、ありがとうございます。
I missed him. Maybe I should draw him.
あ、そろそろ日付が変わるようです。時間大丈夫ですか？
Right. If I remember correctly, last we left off, Zaxxon was about to like come and see us. No. Zaxxon was trying to find out where we're going. So chances are we're gonna meet him. Yay. Yeah, I have to get back. Got up unsteadily.
大丈夫ですか？
Sorry, I had a bit too much. Can I wash my face here?
はい、そこの水好きに使ってください。
Stumbled to the sink where the water jug is. My thoughts are clear. It's like I'm trying to control a dream. I drew water with a ladle and splashed it over my face. Feel a bit better now. I can head back. Thank you for the meal, Finn. Really good.
キュルス！
Aww. Are we like drunk? Girlie, why are you drunk? When I stumbled and fell for no reason, Finn caught me.
もう、見てられません。
Hmm? Oh, sorry, I'm pathetic.
このまま一人だけでは返せません。途中まで送らせてください。
That's really dangerous, but you're really sweet. Why are we saying yes? What if Zaxxon sees us? You're crazy. We went out and walked together. Cool night air helped me clear my head a little. Fuzziness went away for a while, and I could walk more easily. Then, another choice so fast. But well, this takes me back. We used to walk around a lot when we were police officers. Remember when we were on night patrol? It was a lot like this, alone in the street.
はい。警察官になるまでは夜中に外を出歩くことがあまりなかったので、最初は少し怖かったです。
Really? I felt like I was doing something forbidden. It was so exciting. Everyone else had to obey the curfew. This is so enjoyable, and it's going to end when Finn decides he's gone far enough with me. Feeling a little dejected, I stopped.
どうしました？気分が優れないんですか？
No, that's not it. I was just thinking that I won't see you for a while. Have to live a good. I have. Yeah, whoa, okay. I feel like this route, like, I don't know if it's because it's a DLC, but this route has a lot more typos. I have to live alone again tomorrow. I've said it before, but I'm really sorry you ended up here because of me.
割れたグラスもこぼれた水も元には戻らない。起こってしまったことはどれだけ悔いても元通りにはなりません。でも改善はできます。グラスが割れたのであれば直せばいいし、水だってまた汲めばいい。大切なのは失敗を忘れないこと。ただそれだけです。それに案外今の方が幸せかもしれません。生活で苦労はしていますが、こうして。
Can't fall in love with me now because we're not in the heights anymore? No! Finn reached out with his right hand and caressed my cheek.
あなたへの思いを隠す必要がなくなりました。成就するかはさておき、否定されないだけ望みがあります。
Finn, I'm glad I have your affection and I like you too. But
でも
I don't know whether my affection for you is special. Where we come from, the government selected our spouse. I never questioned what I had to follow by law. I accepted whatever they told me in writing. I understood it too. Love you speak of is intangible, doesn't have a clear definition. I don't know how to determine how I feel. Instead, nothing, and took a step forward to embrace me. They're really pulling all the stops for like the fan service in this route. Like, it's very evident that they're like, you know what? You paid for this route. Just take all the skinship you can get.
ギルス、こうされるのは嫌ですか？
His embrace was timid. If I had wanted to break free, I effortlessly could have. Can we stop? The writers need to stop saying it. Everything reminds me of my father. That is crazy. This is like the third route where that like distinction is given. You know, like I'm getting sick and tired of like having to say men are like my father. That's so weird. Someone really likes Freud, it seems. My heart is fluttering. I don't hate it. If anything, it feels odd. My heart is fluttering.
どうしてですか？
Did I like you? I don't know. I pressed my face against his chest and closed my eyes. See, yours is fluttering too. Why does it do that? Girl.
どうしてでしょうね。
They're giving me so many CGs. Look at that! Oh my god, that's gonna be my new thumbnail for sure. Then let go and put his hands on my shoulders. He grimaced at how tense I was.
今はこれで十分です。
What do you mean?
はい。これくらいでは少しも俺の気持ちは伝わらない。伝えられない。でも強制はしたくありません。俺は第一にあなたの幸せを願っています。理解してくれるというのなら、あなたのペースでいくらでも時間をかけてください。いつまでも待ちますから。
That you men like Finn. Finn, thank you. I thought that was me shrieking from happiness. I was like, I don't know why I thought that. I heard a shrill scream and twitched.
なんでしょう、今の声は。
An attack? I have to go there. What's going on? fucking Zaxxon.
好きなだけ叫べ。貴様ごとき誰も手助けしない。それに抵抗される方が征服しがいがあるというものだ。
What the fuck, dude? That's enough, Sir Zaxxon. Let the woman go, please.
貴様。黙れ。今は互いに勤務時間外。何をしようが勝手だ。違うか。
You know what? He's no longer hot to me. He's dead to me from now on. Like, I just... Ugh. Disgusting. Yes, but what you're about to do is a crime. You're the commander. You have to lead us by example. Please stop.
模範。貴様は本当に頭が弱いな。ザクセン・ブランデンブルクは絶対の存在であり、ここの支配者だ。何人にも俺の横に並ばさせん。ここにいる奴ら全員俺の駒。玩具だ。玩具で遊んで何が悪い。だいたいこんな遅くまで野郎と一緒にいる奴にあれこれ言われたくない。お前はこいつの貴様らそういう仲だったのか。確かにな。ずっと一緒にいるんだ。一線を越えない方が難しいだろ。納得だ。警察官だった頃も涼しい顔をしてやることはやってたんだろ。
No, we aren't like that. We're... Can we stop with the family thing? I swear to God. Oh, shit. Oh, this is not in the... Okay, wait. This is not in the... What is it called? Walkthrough I'm using. Good. Collie? Dot. Yeah. I fell silent. Finn and I. We had been colleagues. That's true. That was true. But is that all? Now we're...
キルス。
沈黙は皇帝と同じだぞ。何が正義だ。何が大義だ。清廉潔白を気取りやがって。蓋を開ければ盛りのついたただのメス犬とはな。
I really hate him.
今見たことは忘れてやる。さっさと去れ。
Sir Zaxxon laughed and turned his attention back to the woman he had pinned down. Gross, gross, gross! She screamed unintelligibly. You can leave now and I won't have any problems later. I knew he wasn't going to give me hell over having been with Finn either. The sense of guilt was going to fade after a few days. No, I can't do that. Violating a woman is not something I can condone, even from you. Let go of the woman, Zaxxon Brandenburg. Pointed the sword at his chin to threaten him. Sir Zaxxon slowly got up, patting disapprovingly.
そうだな。俺に歯向かうその姿こそ貴様らしい。だが許すつもりはない。誰を敵に回したか覚えておくことだ。
So gross. Sir Zaxxon turned around with a flutter of his black cloak and disappeared. I didn't think he would just leave. I had been prepared for battle and was, in a way, let down. No, this is good. There had been no need to fight and nobody had gotten hurt. Good. No, I'm sorry our commander is like that. Finn, I'll be alright on my own. Can you take the woman home? He's gonna go after Finn. I just know it because Zaxxon is the type that does underhanded tactics. He's gonna hurt Finn to hurt us. I can smell this.
わかりました。どうかお気をつけて。
Two, you're unarmed. Be on your guard.
ご心配なく、ご神用にナイフを持っていますので。
Oh. Finn showed the knife he carried at his belt. Good. I'm surprised you keep it with you.
そうでしょうね。以前の上階での俺ならこんなことしなかったはずです。ですが、場所が場所ですから、どうしても必要なんです。
I see. Good night, Finn.
はい、おやすみなさい。
Finn has changed. Changed? Well, been changed by the environment. I wasn't sure whether I was happy about it. I watched him and the woman disappear and found that he looked somehow more powerful than I remembered. Feeling sober again now. And we were hoping to celebrate the opening of Finn's shop as well. But if I hadn't acted back there, the woman would have been traumatized. Physical injuries are unimportant. They can be treated and they heal. But what about mental injuries? Person's mind is invisible. You can't touch it or to heal it. Would have regretted it my whole life if I hadn't intervened. What Sir Zaxxon had said bothered me, but it hadn't been the first time I fought him. Followed myself. Whatever happens now, happens. I wasn't going to buckle. I served the people, not Sir Zaxxon. Life was going to get harder. I have to hold my head high. I could hear footsteps approaching. A loud noise roused me from my slumber. They were approaching. Footsteps stopped in front of my room. Someone knocked vigorously on the door.
Oi! Koko wo akero!
Oh my god, what is he gonna do? What is going on? I got up and dressed quickly. Knocking had been hard enough to endanger the hinges. I was worried. Very early. What is it?
キルス・ティステラ、お前に無期限の職務停止を言い渡す。
And what would that do exactly? What? What for?
反逆の罪だ。昨晩、
Oh.
リーダーに剣を向けただろう。
Sir Zaxxon have been busy. Spending me over pointing my sword at him? I'd argued with him before many times. What a load of... Well, it's the truth. If it's against the rules, I have to be punished. I could count myself lucky Sir Zaxxon wasn't throwing me into the dungeon. Alright, I'll obey. What about my equipment? Do you need the uniform back?
不要だ。これは解雇ではないからな。
And what will that do?
だが職務停止期間内は給料は発生しない。
Ah.
解除されたくば謹んで行動することだ。
Alright. No pay. If I wasn't doing my duty, I wouldn't get paid. And it was also going to make life harder for a while. Whatever should I do now? Couldn't help Finn with his shop. If there's anything I can help him with, there was nothing to do in my room. Being already fully awake, I decided to walk through the sanctuary district. I'm not normally able to walk around at this hour without being on the job. I hadn't eaten breakfast, but since we had been eating until late at night, I wasn't feeling hungry. If I'm suspended, I wonder how meals are going to work. Perhaps I could eat in the ready room, perhaps not. If you don't work, you shall not eat, as they say. I didn't like the idea of relying on them for food, even though I wasn't working. Then I only have one...
よかった。
A woman came running up to me. I looked at her suspiciously, unable to place her. It's clearly the girl from yesterday! Oh, now I remember. She's the one Sir Zaxxon tried to assault yesterday. What is it? You need something?
それが、こちらへいらしてください。早く。
She's being used as bait, isn't she? What? Followed her to the market without knowing why. It looks rowdy here. Followed her, feeling unsettled.
あそこ、ほら。
The woman pointed at a group with trembling hands.
そんな嘘だ
Finn was there, surrounded by a few hounds. He was arguing with someone.
真実だ。ハウンズの許可なく店を構えるのは違法だ。大体こんなガラクタばかり扱っている店、なくなったところで誰も困らないだろう。商売は遊びじゃない。されガキ。
My poor Finn.
なんだその目は。反抗的だな。気に入らん。
Sir Zaxxon went up to Finn and grabbed him by the collar so hard it choked him. Fucking asshole.
ここでは俺が法だ。俺に従わない者はあってはならない。死して償え。
That's enough, Sir Zaxxon.
やはり来たか。よかったな。森役の登場だぞ。
Sir Zaxxon grinned maliciously, let go of Finn, and turned to face me.
俺にも上界ではパートナーがいたが、貴様ほど執着することはなかった。むしろこんな場所へ追いやったことを心から憎んだ。殺してやりたいほどにな。この男の価値は家畜以下だろう。意志は弱く無力だ。故に不可解だ。答えろ。貴様にとってこの男は何なんだ。
He's a good boy! What do I see in Finn? I feel like his route is super fast compared to the others. I don't... Like, right? Feels very fast. I treasure him. Like, this is already the last choice before the happy ending, which is crazy. I treasure Finn. A sword fighter like you must understand how good it feels to have someone who has your back. He's that sort of person to me. He's irreplaceable.
キルさん。
Alright, leave it to me.
口だけは達者だな。職務停止処分を受けている分際でなお俺に立てつくと、ひとたび交えれば罪となる。屍を晒す覚悟はできているんだな。
Night of Beauty, hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. I think we're close to an ending already, which is very surprising. Hi. Did I for it all? I hesitated for a fraction of a second. Can't tolerate this wanton violence. Ruling by might is unacceptable.
そうだ。貴様のような生意気な奴はそうでないと。来い。俺の剣で貴様を蹂躙してやろう。誰も手を出すなよ。邪魔をした奴は容赦なく殺す。
All the hounds took a few steps backward after hearing this. It's all on me now. I'll have to stop him. I steadied my breathing to become one with myself. Let's go! I took a deep breath and raised my sword when... Bro! That's so unfair! Oh, I forgot. He's the type that does this. Fuck off. Fuck right off, Zaxxon. Something exploded and there was smoke everywhere. What? I couldn't see anything. I had no idea what was going on.
こっちだ。急げ。
Oh, I thought he was using a gun because Zaxxon does keep a gun on him, but no, that's Ulrich. Someone suddenly took my hand and led me away. What are you doing? Let go.
言われなくても後で話す。今はここから逃げるぞ。ついてこい。
Don't understand, but retreat, Finn.
はい。
ここまで来ればいいだろう。二人ともお疲れ。
Boy let go of my hand. I sheathed my sword and stared at him.
なんだよ。命の恩人に礼もなしか。
I didn't know his eyes had purple in them. That's very pretty. Have we met before? Boy inclined his head and asked why I would say that. If you don't know us, what reason do you have to save us? Sorry if I don't remember you. Where did we meet?
会ったことはないし、話すのも初めてだ。けど僕はあんたを知ってるよ。キルスティステラ。そりゃもういろいろさ。
Sweetie, that's really weird. Aw, cutie, he's a good boy. I liked his route. It was okay. It was better than the first route I did. I was okay with his route. He's a good boy.
どうして名を知っている？怪しいな。
その点は否定はしないよ。フィン・ユークレース。情報屋っていうのはそういうもんだからさ。
え？
僕はウルリク。雇い主に頼まれてあんたたちを助けにわざわざリベラリタス。
Yes, he
下
has
界
a
から来て
route.
あげた。感謝しろよ。
It's in the playlist I sent you. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 routes in total. Yeah, this is like the last route, and then after this it's like a true ending called grand ending. So yeah. Your employer?
そうそう。あんたに頼みたいことがあるから連れてこいって言われたんだ。助けた礼だと思って一度会ってやってくれ。
ますます怪しい。どうしますか、キルス。
I have a lot of questions. I wasn't happy that my duel had been interrupted, but it didn't seem prudent to go back to it. He did help us. We should meet with his employer.
オーケー。こっちだ。ついておいで。
Tunnels seemed to go on forever, but when we emerged, I was stunned. This is nothing like the sanctuary district.
ここがリベラリタスなのか。
You know it?
はい。あ、いえ、商人たちとの会話に出てきただけで詳しくは知りません。保護地区を囲む塀の向こうは独自の機械文化が発達していると言っていたので、もしかしたらと。
I see.
そこでどうして僕を睨むんだ。
Not. I'm hoping for an explanation about this place. That's all.
説明？めんどくさいな。もう観光案内は僕の仕事じゃないっての。
Don't be rude, babe.
そこの背の高いのが言った通り、ここは保護地区の外。あんたたちが下界と呼んでいるけど、正式名称はリベラリタス地区だ。わけあってあんたたち上界出身者はここでは歓迎されない。痛い目見たくなかったらおとなしく僕についてこい。
I've never really seen that overhead view, I think. Pretty cool. You know we're from the heights?
当然。っていうかその制服着てるんだから丸分かりだよ。
It ended the conversation and Ulrich began to walk off.
彼はなんというか怪しさ極まりないですね。
Yeah, but we have to follow him. Finn looks worried. Took his hand and squeezed it to reassure him. Whatever happens, happens. Let's go, Finn.
ねえ、戻ったんだけど。疲れた疲れた。もう動きたくない、働きたくない。このまま寝たい。
おや、お帰りなさい。こんな時間から寝たら夜中に目が冴えるのでは？ああ、ちゃんと連れてきてくれたんですね。ようこそ、俺の屋敷へ。おや、そちらの男性は、ウルリク？
This is also a love interest.
なんか成り行きでついてきた。無害っぽいから気にしないでいいと思う。
無害。
すみません。ウルリクは言葉遣いが個性的なもので。俺はエルト・クリード・バーレンティン。彼の優しく金払いのいい雇い主です。お見知りおきを。
I'm curious to Stella. This is Finn Euclid. Creed nodded, smiled, and looked.
フィンは君の彼ですか？
Wish.
キルスさんの彼なんですか？
Boyfriend? I have no idea what he's talking about. I gave him a puzzled look. He returned it likewise.
エルト、多分それ通じない。上階って恋愛ダメってバカみたいな方があるだろ。だから彼とか彼女とかそういうのわかんないと思う。
The stupid law?
確かに馬鹿げていますね。恋愛ができない人生なんて茶葉のない紅茶のようなもの。俺には無理です。
Tea without tea leaves?
いちいち気にしない方がいいよ。エルト語は意味を考えても疲れるだけだ。
おや、疲れるとは失礼な。まあいいでしょう。言い方を変えます。お二人はどういう関係ですか？
Yes, I can answer that. We're former police officers. We were teamed up in the hide. Now,
今は？
was unable to explain and grimaced. Lol. Do I need to answer this?
ええ。俺が必要なのは君だけですので、彼をどうするか判断材料にさせていただこうかと。
Information?
ええ。場合によっては戻っていただくこともあるかもしれません。
The Sanctuary District?
そうですね。さすがの俺にも上階へ人を送る権限はありません。
Well, of course.
もしかして俺場違いでしょうか？それなら。
Wait, Finn, don't get hasty. I held him back by his sleeves. I don't know what you need of me, but I won't accept it if he's sent back. If you don't want him here, I will also leave.
だってさ、どうすんのエルト。
どちらも雇うしかなさそうですね。ま、一人増えようが問題ありません。金ならいくらでもありますので。
Hire?
立ち話もなんですし、あちらへどうぞ。
I looked over Eltcreed as we walked. Who is he? Why had he rescued us? Glanced at Finn walking next to me. He looked intimidated. Clearly, he had no idea what was happening either. Eltcreed led us to a couch to sit on. Finn was next to me. Eltcreed and Ulrich sat opposite, across the table.
では、 本題に入りますね。キルス・ティステラ、俺の護衛になっていただけませんか？
Bodyguard?
そうです。俺はこう見えて、いえ、外見通り、この地区の有権者でして、命を狙われることが多々あるんです。そこで、君の剣の腕を買いたい。ここでの生活は全て保証します。
Sorry. I'm a member of the Hounds. I can't ignore my assignment to them and work for you. Girl, you're literally suspended! The fuck are you on?
停職処分を受けているというのに。
Thank you. How do you even... Alfred only smiled, looked at Ulrich, and back at me.
ハウンズにはつてがありますので、適当に話をつけておきます。ご心配なく。
Well... I'd been suspended and pointed my sword at Sir Zaxon. I wouldn't be able to go back to the Hounds anyway. It's tempting. What about Finn? Will he be hired as a bodyguard as well?
それはありえません。二人いても邪魔なだけですし、俺の護衛は君だけで十分です。ですがご心配なく、リベラリタスに住まう権利は差し上げます。彼の面倒もお任せください。
Look after him. Alfred is... weird. Yeah. He was so full of himself. It reminded me a little of Sir Zaxon. They both thought they were kings. Okay, Alfred, no matter how weird he is, he's not like Zaxon at all. Come on, man. But strangely enough, I don't feel unsettled. I thought he was genuine and honest in a way I never did with Sir Zaxon. It worked for him, or... I have to wonder what being his bodyguard actually means. My primary duties as a rank 1 officer had been patrolling and arresting criminals. I'd never done personal protection. Would I be a good fit? I wondered if Alfred had made a mistake. That said, I couldn't stay in the Hounds. I'd been suspended and later incurred even more of Sir Zaxon's ire. Rebecca's is getting good. MC is such an eye roll sometimes. I agree, she's so annoying, especially in bodyguard routes, which is like Alfred's and Ulrich's route. She has like a stick up her ass at all times, and it honestly gets very frustrating sometimes. I don't expect I will be able to go back. I have to take this job. Hounds had been created by the government of the Heights. They were the only ties still had to my home. Hounds had killed many and ruined the lives of many too. I wondered if asking Elfrey to contact them was really the right thing to do. If I don't, I'll have to go by myself.
行かせませんよ。やめることを伝えにハウンズへ戻るつもりなら行かせません。あちらで待っているのは悪い結末だけだ。
How did you know?
見ればわかりますよ。どれだけ一緒にいて、どれだけあなたを見続けたと思っているんです。あなたの生き方は俺の憧れだったからわかるんです。いや違うな。わかるようになったんだ。上階にいた頃は背中を追いかけてるだけだったけど、今はこうして隣にこんなに近くであなたを感じられるから。
Are we that close though? Cause like, again, like, it hasn't been that long, you know? They skipped a lot.
あなたはこうと決めたら貫く人。俺なんかが説得できるとは思っていません。ですから、どうしてもというのなら、俺もついていきます。
Well?
ハウンズを余計に刺激するだけの愚策です。わかっています。でも、そうせずにはいられない。あなたを失うくらいなら、共に死んだ方がマシだ。
Honey.
ねえ、キルスさん。彼の情熱に免じて、ここは俺に甘えてみませんか？
なんだと？
おっと、失礼。正しくは俺の言葉にです。そう睨まないでください。
Creed laughed and continued.
彼の言う通り、そして君が想像している通り、君がハウンズへ行けば、死ぬか、死ぬ方が幸せだと思うようなことをされるでしょう。それでも成功したいと願う姿は、実に素晴らしく美しい。幻想物語に出てくる騎士のようだ。
You're really weird, Alfie. What?
銃が流通している下界では、騎士が生きていられるのは幻想の中だけです。決闘だ、剣を取れ、なんて言っている間にバーン。銃で撃ち抜かれて終わりです。のこのこと戻ったところで、ハウンズの輩を喜ばせるだけです。愚かなことはせず、俺に委ねてください。最善の結果を出してみせますよ。
You seem confident.
ええ。俺には手札がたくさんありますし、いわゆる汚いことには慣れていますので。ですから、従っていただけますね。
Looked at Elfried, Ulrich, and Finn in turn. Nobody was siding with me. I wonder why, girl. I didn't feel able to enforce my preference under those circumstances. Fine. Thank you, Elfried.
ええ。末永くよろしくお願いします。今後のことはまた改めて話すとして、今日はもう休んでください。部屋へ案内します。ウルリクもお疲れ様でした。また明日よろしくお願いします。
はいはい。なあ、あんた。
Yes?
このメガネ、すーごく人使い荒いから、覚悟しといた方がいい。
Ulrich grinned and got out.
おや、今からパスタを作ろうと思ったのに、食べていかないんですか？
今日はやめとく。この間も食べただろ。食生活見直さないと、いい加減太るよ。
How horrible.
ご心配なく、健康のために可能な限り徒歩で通勤しておりますので。
はあ、そうですか。あんた、命を狙われてる自覚、もうちょっと持った方がいいよ。んじゃね。
Took some candy from the table and left the building.
菓子を主食としている人間に食生活を指摘されるとは。やれやれ。君たちは食べてくれますよね。俺のパスタ。
Your pasta?
俺、パスタを作るのが好きなんです。
You mean that you will cook yourself instead of your servants?
そうですね。パスタに限っては。普段は抱えの料理人に任せています。パスタは趣味なんです。
趣味？
Pasta is your hobby. Interesting.
ええ。パスタは奥深くていいものですよ。麺も調理法も多種多様。研究のしがいがあります。そこでくつろいでいてください。とっておきの一品をお出しします。
Oh, okay. Well, Creek got up and went smiling into the kitchen.
あの方、少し変わっていますね。
Slightly? He's very strange. Slightly? Rather strange, but he seems like a good person. We went from the heights into the sanctuary district. Then we left the walls and came here to Liberalitas. We're being swept along, but where are we going to end?
わかりません。
Aw.
ですが、どこまでもお供します。
Miss you, Finn. I love you. Finn whispered and put his hand on
ずっ
mine.
とそばに置いてください。キルス。
こちらの部屋をご利用ください。
After dinner, I was shown to where I'd be staying. Wow! The room was decked out in pastel colors. It was far more beautiful than even my room in the Testella family mansion had been. All the furniture was extremely feminine.
こんな立派な部屋、本当にいいんでしょうか？
is right. I only need a simple room that I can sleep in.
俺の家には仮眠室はありませんよ。これでも質素な方です。
Really? Dude, he's so precious. You mean precious? He's a very good boy. I highly recommend, like, if you like Finn, you should really see his roles in other routes. Because, like, the entire way he behaves in other guys' routes are what made me love him. So far, his route is actually kind of lackluster for me. Like, it's just fluff without much things happening.
よく食べてよく眠って、万全の状態でバーレンティンに尽くしてください。
Alright, thank you for taking in Finn as well.
もちろんです。それでは、ごゆっくり。
Elf Creed? Wait.
何か
Oh man, it's okay. Fluff is still, more Finn content. Is there only one room for the both of us? Oh my god, there's only one bed. Oh my god. Elf Creed looked back and forth between us, said yes, and then gave us a puzzled look. There's only one bed. This would be immoral. Do you have another room?
あるにはありますけど、一人分しか準備できていません。てっきり君だけが来るものだと思ってましたので。しかし問題ないでしょ？恋人同士なんですから。
Yes, I agree. I feel like this is just like a fan service route, judging by the numerous CGs back to back and like the fluff going on. Girl, don't ask for another. No, for real though. If they give us another, I would be pissed.
Huh?
Oh, look at him blushing.
むしろ好都合なのでは？ねえ、フィン。
What does he mean? What do you want, Finn?
いや、俺に振るな。いや、振らないでください。困ります。
ということで、ごゆっくり。
Oh my god.
早起きも不要です。
Oh my god.
どうぞ好きなだけご滞在ください。では、失礼します。
The implications in his word is insane. I love Elf Creed as a friend. He's gone. It was going to be complicated. I knew that I wasn't in a position to be picky about where to sleep, but what are we going to do with a single bed? Cuddle! Cuddle in bed! It's fine! Then, what should we do? Yes! Yes.
なんで俺に聞くんですか？
You're older than me. And didn't Elf Creed say that this is what you want? Poor Finn.
知りません。あの人の考えてることは俺よくわかりません。
Lying is bad. Yes, he's rather eccentric. I don't understand why he has his eyes on me and what I'm supposed to do either. But I have to live here now. Make this a fresh start.
はい。頑張りましょう。
Nodded when he smiled and looked around the room. No amount of counting added a second bed to the inventory. Now what?
キルスはベッドで寝てください。俺はソファーで寝ますので。
No, sleep with me! You will? I should sleep on the couch then. The larger person should sleep on the bed.
そんな、あなたが使ってください。俺、どんな場所でも眠れますから。
I'm the same. I slept well even in the ready room when we were officers.
しかし、
Normally he would have given in, but this time he persisted. He can be really stubborn sometimes. I really didn't want to let him sleep on the couch. From a size standpoint, it had to be me. We're not making any progress. How can I convince him? Maybe we can sleep together?
一緒にですか？
Together. Yes, the bed is very large. If we use the space efficiently, there's enough room for the both of us.
一緒。心の準備も何もできていないのに、俺は平気か？大丈夫なのか？
Then?
あ、いえ。はい。ご一緒します。喜んで。いいや。今のは了解という意味で、手は出しません。この命をかけてもいい。常に忠誠を。
bed is huge! Yes! What are you talking about? Is the thought of sleeping in such a large bed making you dizzy? You sound like a little kid. Honor me? What does that even mean? Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Just touch her. It's okay. Sorry.
あ、そうですね。すみません。
Apologize way too much. How often are you going to keep doing that? I should try and count. After a short silence, Finn mumbled an apology. Alright, Finn, good night.
はい。おやすみなさい。
CG, please, I beg you, please, 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 CG. I haven't had such a nice bed in a while. It was soft and comfortable and... What I shared with Finn was so warm, girl. He's so big. What? No, they're crazy. This is fan service. This round is just fan service. They're not even trying to hide it. He moved almost imperceptibly as he breathed. Shoulders, his back, everything was much larger than me. So masculine. Girl, what is this? Couldn't see him, but I could sense him so clearly. CG people, where is the CG? I always wanted to be him. If I had been as tall as he was, I'd have had a better view of the crowds. If I had been as muscular as he was, I'd have had more power in a fight. If I had been a man, I wouldn't have been discriminated against as a woman. No CG! I'm going insane. How dare they? But now, I think I feel alright. He had always been there for me with my stubborn, unrelenting awkwardness. He'd never tire of me. Because I was who I was. He loved me for who I was, and for that When my back touched his, my heart beat faster. I'd been thinking about him for a while now. Am I in love? Girl, why is this progressing so fast? Come on, bro. Do I love Finn? I was embarrassed by the thought of it. My body and my face were flushed. My pulse rose even more. I worried he would be able to sense my heartbeat. I knew that if I pulled away from him, he would suspect something was wrong. I hope he doesn't think I'm weird. He's probably already sleeping. Then, I whispered, trying to confirm it.
どうしました?
He's awake. He can't sleep?
そうです。なんだかあなたを意識してしまって。
The voice acting, bro, is gonna make me act up. I was like biting my lips so I don't like squeal.
俺は理性があるらしく、幸いあなたに何かをしたいとか、そういう願望は今はないんですけど、大好きな人がこんな近くにいると思うとね。
Yes, I see. I knew exactly what he meant, but played dumb. I should tell him what I'm feeling too. I'd feel better if I told him I loved him, and he would appreciate it too. I knew what I wanted to say, but the words were stuck in my throat. I hate my personality sometimes. Alright, let's try this then. I sat up and faced Finn's side. No fucking way, kiss! Bruh. Bruh. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with not getting a bed CG if we get this. Oh, look at him! He's so shocked! My baby! When I was little, my mother would do this to help me sleep. I leaned down towards him and kissed him on the cheek. Yes! Bruh, his voice. Bro, why is she taking the initiative? Why not? Also, hi, Bomberfish. Welcome. It's been a while. Thank you for coming. Night, Finn.
はい。おや、すみなさい。
His voice acting is so cute. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I pretended to be calm and turned my back towards him again. I hope he doesn't think I'm weird. No, even I think I'm weird. He ain't gonna sleep now. He wasn't going to sleep in the first place. Come on, man. I didn't regret what I had done. I was quite happy, in fact. Oh, for the love of... Then I thought, I love you. Yeah, this is just a fan service route. Honestly, I'm not too unhappy about it. I wish there was a more serious route, but it's
報
cute.
告は以上だけど。なんか聞きたいことある？
I wanna read Finn fanfictions now.
そうですね。はい。一つ質問。
あんたしかいないんだから。手は挙げなくてもいいだろ。何？
男女が一夜を共にした場合、
Alt Creed!
あれをそれする確率は何%ですか？
Alt Creed!
はあ？
おや、オブラートに包みすぎてわかりませんでしたか？では言い換えますね。男性のあれを女性の
Oh my god, he's insane!
朝から何の話してんだ？てか、なんで僕に聞く？
情報屋でしょ？何でも知っているんですよね。
笑顔で圧力かけてくんなっての。僕にだって知らないことは少しくらいならある。
そうなんですか？はあ、情報屋なのに。
がっかりすんじゃねえよ。ああ、もうなんなんだ。
Good morning, Eltcrid and Ulrich. Why is he saying it like that, bro? You should see his route, bro. His route and Ulrich's route is just filled with those kinds of words and adages. This game is more perverted than I thought. Poor Ulrich. Ulrich is just a baby. He doesn't know anything. We teach him. No, I think we learn together.
Oh,
Ulrich looked back and forth between me and Finn, walked up to Eltcrid and whispered something in his ear.
何？二人同時に来たんだけど。なんで？僕がいない間に何があったんだよ。あの二人、やっぱりそういう関係なのか。
He's just like, why is the Japanese voice line so long?
それが気になるから質問したんですよ。ウルリクはどう思います？いっそ賭けでもします？清い関係か、あれをそれしたか。
I don't understand what Eltcrid said. What are you two talking about?
天気と経済の話です。お気になさらず。よく眠れましたか？
Eltcrid is Ulrich is scandalized. Look at his face. Honey. Reasonably? Finn doesn't seem to have rested well, though. Bruh, girl, you're making it worse. I looked at Finn and grimaced.
俺はあまり考え事をしていたせいで眠れませんでした。
考え事ですか？まあいいでしょう。
Baby, he is baby.
まずはブランチをどうぞ。その後君たちの新居へ案内します。
Our new home?
そうです。生活する上で居住地は必須ですからね。この屋敷の他に持ち家をいくつか所有していまして、そのうちの一つをお貸しします。
He's like a sugar daddy. He's shipping us really badly. Well, even in Ulrich's route, he also shipped us really badly with Ulrich. I guess he's just a shipper.
ああ、家は一つで構いませんか？二つご用意した方がいいですか？
Why? I guess he's asking whether we will be living together or not. We can make do with one building, right, Finn?
はい。キルスがいいなら俺も全然問題ありません。
よかった。では一軒お貸しするということで。さあ、食事をどうぞ。
Alright, thank you very much.
いえいえ。これだけあなたの剣の腕に期待をしているということです。
Food was already laid out on the table. Salad, what the fuck did it? The salad was fresh and plentiful. There was potage, croutons? Yeah, whatever. Different kinds of bread and freshly cooked bacon as well. How odd. I thought I would never eat this kind of food again. Life for me had changed at a blistering speed and I couldn't hide my surprise. At least I was still alive, I thought. I guess it makes sense. His last name is Valentine after all. You're so right. I never thought of that. You're so right. Very smart. Astute observation. As was the person now most important to me.
どうしました？
I realized he was looking at me and shook my head, smiling. After we finished eating, Elfcrete guided us to our new residence. I already noticed yesterday that this area is much busier than the sanctuary district. Elfcrete smiled and said, "Of course."
保護地区のハウンズの皆様方のように乱暴な支配者はいませんからね。どうです？気に入りましたか？
Yes, I hope I can get used to it quickly. I looked around and my eyes fell upon a tower piercing the sky. I looked up at it. I've come so far. I suspected I was never going to return.
不思議ですね。保護地区からも上階は見えていたはずなのに、なんだか違って見えます。
Yes, it definitely did.
そうやって上ばかり見るのは感心しませんね。上階出身だと名乗っているようなものです。
Really?
ええ、我々下界の人間にとって空に上階があるのは当然の景色ですから、あれを注視することなんてめったにありません。上階出身という肩書きはここではあまりよろしくありません。できるだけ控えた方がいいですよ。
Alright. I had left the hike. I had left the sanctuary district. If I had to leave this area too, perhaps I would have nowhere left to go. I have to make this work, don't I?
さあ、お入りください。
Oh, cute! A new place! This is new. Wow, this is incredible.
家具も揃ってますね。というより、揃いすぎてて驚きです。
慣れない土地であれもこれも買うのは大変でしょうから、適当に用意させました。こちら含めて、どうぞご自由にお使いください。
It is so nice. I could confidently strode over to the nearest table and sat in one of the chairs.
それで、キルスさんは護衛として俺と働いてもらうとして、フィン、君は何をして生計を立てるつもりですか？
俺はできれば修理屋を続けたい。続けたいというほど店を開いてないけど。
修理屋ね。具体的には何が直せるんですか？
よっぽど専門的なものでない限りは何でも。物が壊れるには原因がある。その原因を突き止めて遡り元通りにする。そうすれば大抵のものは治る。
I see atmosphere with this music. Really? This is Elfcrete's background theme song. I forgot what it's called, but this is his theme song. Very what is it called? Playful. It very much suits him.
なるほど。修理は依頼主があってこそ。上階出身の君はきっと警戒されます。軌道に乗るまでは苦戦するでしょうね。ですが、その向上心は実に気持ちがいいです。喜んで出資いたします。
Invest?
ええ、未来を予感させる方を支え、成功した暁におこぼれを頂戴する。それが俺たち銀行家です。万が一うまくいかなかったら、 俺の銀行で雇わせてください。長身で見目もそこそこいい。女性のお客様に受けがいいでしょうから。
女性相手の仕事など俺はする気はない。
No?
愛想を振りまくのは愛する人のみと。いいですね。その姿勢好きですよ。俺はこの後会議があるのでこれで失礼します。仕事の話はまた明日にしましょう。昼頃二人で屋敷にいらしてください。
And then I got up as well and went to the door. Let us walk you home.
いえ、結構です。
あ、
途中で人と合流する約束をしていますので。
Like, I'm literally his bodyguard. Like, what do you mean, no? I see. Be careful. Thank you, Elfrey. I watched him until he was gone and slowly closed the door.
至れり尽くせりですね。本当に。
Yes, I'll try to serve him well. I didn't want to let him go alone in light of that, but I was still worried. There hadn't been any room to argue. He was going to be fine, I figured. Bruh, what? Anyway, they'll be wary of us, huh? I remembered the problems I had had as a female officer. I'm used to being discriminated. I am used to being discriminated against, but I'm worried someone sensitive like you won't be able to cope.
俺は大丈夫です。決して弱音は吐きません。安心してください。
He nodded and looked me in the eyes.
キルス、俺と結婚してください。
Where is this coming from? Bro, and I thought we've been jumping from points to points, but this is crazy. Marry you?
はい。告白さえ失敗してるのに、こんなことするなんて馬鹿げてると自分でも思います。ですけど、この場所で何にも負けずに生きていくと覚悟を決めたい。だから言わせて。あなたに出会うまで俺は流されて生きてきました。求めることも求められることもないから目標もなくただ生きているだけでした。あなたに出会い一緒に過ごすうちに変わりたいと思ったんです。あなたに認められたい、頼りにされたい、その気持ちが俺を変えてくれた。いつまで経っても今だってあなたに引っ張ってもらってばかりです。でも俺もあなたを支えたい。誰よりもあなたを思い尽くしたい。
Bro, what? Maybe? What the heck? No, for real though. Like, it's going so fast.
今は返事はいりません。もしいつか俺のことを奇跡的に好きになってくれたらその時返事をください。
And why don't you want an answer now?
だってあなたは俺のことを愛してないじゃないですか。
It's some miracle, huh? But I've already made up my mind. I loved Finn. All I had to do was say it. It seemed like such a simple task, but my usual confidence deserted me.
もしかしていえ、こんなこと言われても迷惑ですよね。
Aw. Finn's expression became very cloudy. I have to say something. And yet I couldn't. I guess I'll have to show it. Finn, don't budge. Put my hands on his shoulders and looked at him. Then I took a deep breath and kissed him on the lip. I was rooted to the spot, having difficulty processing what I had done. You'll understand that, won't you? You did this to me as well. I was able to reflect on my actions with strange clarity despite their daring nature. He also recalled what he had done in the Sanctuary District and did the same. It was, in a way, revenge. No CG! Hopefully they'll give us at the end. Because otherwise I would be upset too. Bro, stop moaning in my ear. You're making me act up. Bro, what? Okay. Finn groaned and tried to breathe. I used this chance to slide my tongue into his mouth. I felt like a victorious conqueror. Though nominally in control, my thoughts also became more sluggish. The sounds of his breathing so close to me was throwing my usual instincts off track. Yo! Hold it together a bit, I'm going crazy. Are you seeing this? I grabbed his shoulders more firmly and pushed him down onto the floor. Oh, that's gross. Silvery saliva connected our lips for a moment before it tore away.
キルス
I smiled at seeing him look at me with a mixture of hope and confusion. I'm sorry it took so long. I love you too. It was not the sort of thing one said sitting on their love's stomach. Having said that, however, made me feel like the chains around my heart had been broken. I love you too, Finn. There's nobody who treasures me as much as you. I've known for a while, but I didn't try to understand. I only ran away from it. If I didn't, I think I would have fallen in love as well. Put my hands on his cheeks and apologized. I'm not good at being feminine. I'm too stubborn and inflexible. Is that alright with you?
はい
I'm awkward and roundabout. All I can really be proud of is my sword. Is that alright?
はいそんなあなたが好きなんですあなたが何を言おうとこの気持ちは変わりません
Like, I feel like this is a really good and like in character confession. It's just that the journey we went through to get here is so short. So it feels like absolutely nothing. Like, I feel like... Because I was so excited when I heard that we're going to be in the Hounds instead of Finn. And I thought they're gonna expand on that. But it's so short. Nothing happens. Finn removed one of my hands from his cheek and kissed it. Then he used his hands to prop himself up on the floor. No pushing down on the floor, CG! Horrible game.
これから
Disgusting.
もいつまでも俺と一緒にいてくれますか
I agree, right? Like, even his bad endings have more feeling to it because there's like a lot that goes into it and a lot of like emotional attachment. But if you play this like just as is, it's low-key shit. Because you get absolutely no emotional attachment at all. I'm glad I pushed this to the very end, so I already like Finn. But if I hadn't already liked Finn, I feel like I wouldn't like this route at all. Nat never looked away from me even once. Thank you, Finn. I wrapped my arms around his shoulders. Yes, now and always. I love you, Finn.
俺も何度だって言います愛していますキルス
No CG? No pushing down on the floor, CG? How could you do this to me? Horrible. Mean. Some time passed.
では次はこちらの書類をお願いしますね
Pile of papers was dumped carelessly on my desk. I didn't know what to say for a moment. Valkyrie? He smiled at me. The fuck? It's just that. That's crazy. That's so short. It was a soft and pleasant smile exuding the kind of effortless elegance that melted women's hearts. I was immune to it. I'm your bodyguard, not your secretary.
今の今まで手伝ってくれたのにどういう心変わりですか
Nothing really. I figured it was just the one time, so I did. I won't do it again.
もしですよ
Alright?
もしこの書類の山の中に暗殺者が紛れていて俺の命が狙われているとしたら
Oh no! The pile is perhaps 6 inches high. I'm sure you can fight off any such assassin with a fly swatter.
身も守っていただけないとはとんだ護衛を雇ってしまいましたなんてねおやそろそろ館内の一斉清掃が始まりますね仕事はここまでにしましょうお疲れ様でした
End of his regular working day was when my work really began. I put a hand on the hilt of my sword and stretched. Will you return directly or take a detour? LMAO, Elkid is really funny. I love him as a friend. He would be like such a fun best friend to have. Elkid pondered this rather dramatically with a finger on his lips before saying it was the latter.
一杯引っ掛けたい気分です。酒場に行こうかと。付き合ってもらえますか？
As your bodyguard?
いえ、飲み友達としてです。上司の愚痴とか聞かせてください。
I see. I grimaced and told him he was my superior before shaking my head. If you don't need a guard, then I'll pass. Finn is waiting for me. We'll walk you to the bar, though.
また振られてしまいましたね。仕方ない。ウルリクを誘うとしましょう。護衛も他の者に任せますので、今日は愛する彼の元へお帰りください。それではまた明日、よろしく。
Alright, see you tomorrow.
俺ってほんと、優しくて気が利く理想の雇い主ですね。
No, for real though. Like, he gives us a job, he gives us a house, he gives my partner a house, he gives my partner a job. Like, I want a boss like him. I went home earlier than usual today. I wonder if Finn is still at work. I considered paying him a visit. As I was wondering this, I saw a girl. She seemed about 10 years old and was selling flowers from a basket. Even the young are working so hard. The difference between the rich and the poor was much harsher than in the height. Lol, great guy, he's amazing. He's so funny. Some lived in enormously grand buildings like Elkey, while others were homeless and lived on the streets. I had to tell myself not to pity them. This was the essence of life. This was their path. That's a little weird. I walked up to her. Sorry, are you busy? The girl gave me a startled look and smiled. She looked a little on the slender side, but her eyes were sparkling with life. I'd like to buy some flowers for the person I love. I'm back. You're already here, Finn.
はい。今日は特別ですから。
It is? I could smell meat being fried. Apparently, he was making the ground meat steaks he loves so much. Just call it a hamburger steak. It's fine. Definitely looks like a special day. I didn't know what made it so special, but I enjoyed seeing Finn be so upbeat. Here, these are for you. I gave him the flowers I had just bought, and Finn gave me a boyish smile.
わあ、綺麗ですね。俺なんかがもらってもいいんですか？
Yeah, take them.
ありがとうございます。早速飾りましょう。俺。
Let me do that. Keep cooking. We don't want it to burn.
わかりました。お手数おかけします。
Much appreciate the help. We'd been living together for a while now, but his way for talking hadn't changed. This would have been cause for worry, but he used less formal language with others. If he insists, well, it's odd, but I put a flower vase on the table and put flowers in. Added some water, and that was done.
長持ちするといいですね。
Aww.
花を送ってもらえるなんて本当に感激です。
Seriously, such a sweetie. Finn seemed extremely happy. I could see something nice was happening with him. You're in a very good mood. Did you get a big order at work? Finn gave me a startled look. This isn't a special day because of a work reason?
Bruh. キルス、今日はですね、俺たちの一応
She forgot her anniversary. That's crazy.
結婚1周年なんですよ。したがってこうしてハンバーグ。
Not gonna lie, this house is so fine. You know what's even more fine? We got it for free from Elkreed. So yeah, he was like, do you want a house or do you want 2 houses? And we were like, no, 1 house is good. And he's like, okay, here's for you. Which is just insane to think about. Now I've done it. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I can't remember your birthday, but all these other anniversaries? Sorry.
いや、 いいんです。1ヶ月目の時も半年目の時もこうでしたし、
cute.
むしろ覚えてていちいち祝おうとする俺が変というかめめしいというかね。
No, I promised we'd celebrate this anniversary together when we had the 6-month one. I'm sorry.
いえ、全然気にしてませんから大丈夫です。ハンバーグが冷めてしまいます。早く食べましょう。
Yeah. I did Finn wrong, huh? Finn was trying to act as bright and as upbeat as always, but I knew he was still depressed. Why is it that I can't just be considerate of him? I wasn't sure if I could fix it, but I had to try. I had to. Finn, is there something you'd like me to do?
してほしいこと？突然どうしたんですか？
I don't like how that turned out earlier. I want to make it up to you. I want to do something you want to do. It's my way of apologizing. Have at it, whatever it is. Bros. Give me the voice lines. Whatever it is. He whispered and glanced at me red-faced. Like, give me the voice line. Where is it?
俺、あなたと寝たいです。
Okay, just sleep. Okay.
え、本当にいいんですか？即答しても。
Sure, sleeping by your side is easy. Do you sleep in separate beds? If anything, I have a question. Are you sure this is enough? You don't want to ask something a little more difficult? The music stopped, guys.
失礼を承知で尋ねますけど。
I'm going to die. I'm going to
赤
die.
ちゃんはどこから来るか知っていますか？
The temple?
キルス？
Why are you surprised? When I was small, I told my mother that I wanted a brother or a sister, and she said that it's for the temple to decide. My mother is an honest person. She can't have been lying to me.
その説明は間違っていませんが、仮に神官員として下界の人々はどうやって赤ちゃんを受け取るんですか？
Well, The elevator? Girl.
いえ違います。いろいろと根本的に間違ってます。どうしよう。
I have no idea what he's trying to say. Still, I didn't want the discussion to end there. I decided to see things from his perspective after all. Let's go back to the first question. If I sleep next to you, is the temple going to give us a baby?
変な戻し方をしないでください。新会員にそういうサービスは絶対にありません。それに俺がしてほしいのは添い寝じゃないんです。あなたとキス以上のことがしたい。
They're just gonna... Okay.
あなたを抱きたいんです。
Mm.
分かってもらえませんか？
I saw the heat in Finn's gaze and somewhat grasped his intention. Ah. Fork and knife slipped from my hand.
その反応、抱くという意味は知っているんですか？
Wants to bone! Sort of. A little. I hadn't learned much, if anything, about it in the Heights. However, working for Elk Creed had meant long expositions on matters of love, and some of it had stuck. I'm just surprised that someone as logical as you is interested in that. What do you mean?
キルス、
Oh my
こっ
god.
ちへ。いいから、
Oh my
俺の
god.
膝の
Oh
上、
my-
座ってください。
Wait, okay, okay. Wait, I want to hear it again. Alright.
いいから、俺の膝の上、座ってください。
Voice acting's really good. That's crazy.
俺は抑制が得意なだけで、
That's crazy.
興味がないわけじゃないんです。 あなたに触れるのもキスを交わすのも好きで、その先にも進みたい。
Bro, that's crazy.
ここへ来たばかりの頃は忙しくてそれどころではありませんでしたけど、今は生活に余裕が出てきました。ですから抱かせてください。あなたのすべてを俺にください。
I'm not sure how these things usually work. Isn't this normally something you do on the spur of the moment?
流されてするのは不健全です。それにこんな風に誘わなければいつまで経っても添い寝を卒業できません。だからね、キルス、もっと俺を溺れさせて。
And it wasn't fair, I thought. Normally he always relented and gave in, and yet now he showed his masculine side. Couldn't say no. I wasn't going to. Alright. I said I'd do what you want. Do what you will. I submit. I hated my own personality for not being able to say that in a more feminine way. He still smiled happily and patted my head.
あなたは俺の希望です。諦めずに願い続ければ叶うと教えてくれた。俺に自分の足で未来を開くことを教えてくれた希望。これからもずっと離しません。
Got it?
愛しています。
A little bit of a shame.
Steam Prison.
But seriously though, like the route itself is like, I think the ending's good. It's just that we don't have much emotional attachment to the characters in the route at all. Like if I had played the Vince route first, I'd be super underwhelmed. Anyways, let's go to the bad endings. And then I'll probably have enough time, so I might just play the extra route, extra endings as well. Not extra endings, sorry, extra content. So load this one?
好きなことを仕事にできたらいいなって思っ
But
たの。
not this one? Ito. What? No. This one? I agree. Yeah, it's a shame. Such a shame. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna have to take me there. Which one is... Sweet ending but underwhelming route. Agreed. Very much agreed. It's a shame. Wait, I'm confused. Where my walkthroughs are not matching up well. None of your business. Where is the none of your business? Where's my none of my business? Ah, none of your business. That's personal. I have no reason to tell you that, Sir Zaxxon.
キルさん、
It's alright, leave it to me.
口だけは達者だな。職務停止処分を受けている分際でなお俺に立てつくと。
What kind of route is extra route? Like reverse harem route or something? Okay, so there's extra content, so like short stories of the what is it called? Male leads. But there's also like another route after this that is not the guys' route. It's called the grand ending. I assume it's like a true ending, though I haven't really Googled it, so I don't get spoiled. I actually don't know if it'll be a reverse harem route or what. God, I hope it is. I miss my adage. Alright, I accept. However, I have to go back to the hounds first.
え？どういうことですか？
You need to tell them I'm quitting. It has to be me, girl. That's stupid.
君の意思は尊重したいところですけど、良作とは言えませんね。
I'm aware. I've been watching Sir Zaxxon since my assignment and I have no idea how he will react. However, since the government of the Heights assigned me there, I have to respect my superior, whoever it may be. I might never be able to go back, but I'm still a citizen of the Heights.
決意は固いようですね。 わかりました。了承します。ただし、必ず戻ってきてくださいね。
I will return at once.
今からですか？
Yes, the sooner the better.
なるほど。ウルリク、彼女の案内を任せます。
I swear if she just dies here because she's stubborn, that's such a bad ending.
はあ？どうして僕が？
彼女だけでは地下通路を抜けることは難しいからですよ。報酬は弾みますから。
もう、仕方ないな。さっさと行って、さっさと帰るから。
I have no idea how he'll react. I burst out laughing like, yeah, we all know how he'll react. He'll react badly. It's very stupid. I swear that bad endings are usually better. It's just that this is bad. Okay, I appreciate it.
Stood
up, but Finn held me back.
俺も連れて行ってもらえませんか？一緒に行きたいです。
How? You're not allowed to enter the headquarters.
分かってます。でも、途中まででもいい。ついて行きたいです。あなたが心配だから。
Finn? I appreciate that, but sorry. Please wait here.
そんな、どうして
I want you to remain safe here. I need that off my mind.
つまり、俺は足手まといということですか？
No, you're not. He seemed to say this almost as a challenge. If I tell him he's wrong now, I'll have to let him come with me. Let's say something goes wrong, I thought. If Finn got caught up in it, I knew I would regret it. Ulrich saving us at the market had been nothing short of a miracle. It wasn't going to happen again. Then I know what I have to do. Girl, I swear. Girl, I looked Finn dead in the eye and said firmly, oh my god. I hate... Who wrote this? Let's talk. Who wrote this? This is so not their dynamic at all. This is crazy. Yeah, you're only baggage. You're useless. This is not their dynamic at all. This is so OOC. Who wrote this? So please just wait here quietly. No, what the fuck? No, for real though. What the fuck? This is so not how they would act. So bad. Finn didn't even try to respond. He let go of my sleeve, and I bent down towards him. You know best how good I am. He didn't look happy. A grown man, tall and well-built, but he looked like a child. What? What is this? Who wrote that part? In a way, I had always liked that about him. This hurts so much! They're ruining it! They're ruining it! Because Finn was who he was. I could stand firm. I wanted to protect him. I wanted him by my side. Yes, I think this is what it feels like. I love you. Then you wouldn't have said that! Who wrote this? Bruh. I wasn't sure yet. I decided to talk it out with him when I got back. I will be back, I promise. After saying that, there's no...
絶対ですよ。待ってますから。ずっと。
Babe, if the girl you like says that to you, you should just let her go. She's so gonna die. This is like a red flag, like the death flag. Ulrich led me through the tunnels to the sanctuary district. We can't see the light outside, but it's night right now. Makes me uneasy. Does it make you uneasy, Ulrich?
当然。こんなのの何が怖いわけ？暗いこと、音がしないこと、そんなの全然怖いことじゃない。怖いのは人だ。人は平気で裏切る。笑顔で近づいてきて、背中を向けた途端ドンって撃たれたりさ。そんなのに比べればなんともないよ。
You're strong.
まあね。
Or maybe you're just crazy.
はあ？
Sorry, just kidding.
本当に本気のトーンに聞こえたんだけど。
Yes, I was kidding.
へえ。あんたは冗談は言わない人間だと思ってた。
Really?
ああ、いつも怒った顔でブランデンブルクと言い争いしてただろ。怖いやつなんだろうなって思ってた。
Well, I did fight with him. You really do know everything I did.
情報屋だから。あと 記憶力もいい。つまり有能なんだ。
Mm-hmm. Good boy, Ulrich. I see. And I have a favor to ask of the awesome Ulrich.
頼み事？
Here we are. I told Ulrich to hide and wait. Now I'm going in alone. When I tried to go inside, footsteps rapidly approached me. I grimaced, tense with nervousness.
キルス・ティステラ、お前を拘束しリーダーのもとへ連行する。
What? Before I even had the chance to resist, they drew their sword and pointed them at me. No room for a negotiation, huh? Alright, I won't resist. Go ahead. Going to be a long night. Girl is so dying. This is so bad. I sighed and looked at the sky. Sanctuary District was so far from the world I know. As always in the depths, I could see no stars.
君はため息をつきながら歩いていないと死ぬ生き物なんですか？
え？
彼女が戻ってくるまでそうするつもりなら控えていただけませんか？結構鬱陶しいです、それ。
すまない。
For baby. Alfred smiled, said it was all right, and gestured for him to sit on the couch. Then hesitated before plopping himself down again.
趣味とか特技とかどうでもいい話題で時間を潰しましょう。
こんな時に？
こんな時だからですよ。ここで何を話そうと君の大切な人の行動に影響はありません。
確かに俺は何の影響もない。
Don't say that, honey.
お？
俺は彼女の影のような存在。彼女という光にみんな惹かれる。俺もその一人に過ぎない。多くの中の一人。特別でも何でもない。
シラフでそんなことを言えるなんて君結構来てますね。ですけどそんなに否定しない方がいいですよ。何より彼女に失礼です。
To be fair, she did immediately say like, "Oh yeah, you're useless." And I think it's okay if he tortures himself a little bit because what the fuck was that?
失礼？
そうですよ。彼女の君への思いを否定するような発言、今後は控えた方がいいかと。
重いね。キルスが俺のことをどう思っているのか分かればいいのに。
おや、恋人同士ではなかったのですか？
そうだったらどれだけいいか。俺は彼女を愛している。彼女さえいれば他に何も望まない。だけど彼女はどうだか。伝えても伝えても言葉は届かない。いつまでも待つと言った。そう決意した。でもいつなら受け入れられるんだ。いつになれば俺は解放されるんだ。
俺に言われても困ります。
This is such a
彼女が
death
戻ってきたら
flag.
直接聞けばいいでしょう。しかしそうですね。出会って数時間の俺が恐れ多くも意見を述べさせていただくと悪いような結果にはならないと思いますよ。
そうだろうか。
はい、保証はしませんけどね。振られたその時は食事くらいおごりますよ。おや、戻ってきたようですね。
ただいま。
おや、彼女は。
キルスはどこだ？
苦しい。フィン、ウルリクを解放なさい。
どこだ？なぜ一人で戻ってきた？答えろ！
フィン、話しなさい。
なんなんだよもう。
I swear if she's killed off
ウ
screen.
ルリク、大丈夫ですか？
ああ、もう平気。こういうの慣れてる。
Aw, poor
フィン
Ulrich.
これあんたにやる。
これは。
What was that? That was okay. I thought she was gonna be killed, right? And that's already like a very shitty ending. What the fuck was that? Okay, there's still more. Okay, good.
ようやく戻ってきたな。愚か者。
Because it was so bad. Sir Zaxxon. One of the men pushed me forward. Yeah, at least show us how she's getting killed. My hands were tied behind my back and my balance was poor. I fell to the floor. What? Yeah, it's crazy.
なんだその姿。無様だな小娘。だが。今のお前には実によく似合う。そそられるじゃないか。
You animal.
口だけは達者だな。だが、いつまでそうしていられるか。キルスティステラー。貴様はハウンズのリーダーたる俺に対し剣を向け反乱を企てた。よって職権を剥奪する。
Hey Tim, if you like the game enough, I really highly recommend while like playing through or watching people play through the whole game. Cause he's like this the entire game. He's so horrible. I went from kind of liking him to like having a love-hate relationship, but now I purely hate him. But like, he's so hot and his voice is so nice for a villain. It's crazy.
もはや貴様に人権は
Oh,
ない。
ew.
俺の気が済むまで相手をしてもらおうか。
フィン、これ、あんたにやる。
Okay, seriously though, like, I don't think Zaxxon would do that. Cause like, in the whole of the game, Steam Prison, like, cause this is the DLC, right? In the whole game of Steam Prison, Zaxxon has never once expressed interest in like, you know, doing it with girls in general. So like, now he's trying to violate girls twice. It really feels like he's there to be extra mean. And to rub it in our face that he's mean. No? It feels like that to me.
これはキルスのペンダント。どうしてお前が持っている？
それは。
I have to ask you a favor.
頼み事？
Yes, I probably won't come back. If you know, then why are you going, you stupid idiot? Oh my god, who wrote this part? Sir Zaxxon is a cruel man, and unless his mood is extremely good, he won't let me go. Then why are you going? That's the least of my worries. I was thinking about the worst case scenario. Not wanting to talk about what I was picturing, I grimaced. When I arrived there, if the guards look hostile, I want you to go back to Elkreed at once. I mean, I kind of get it how there are so many Taming the Villain webtoons in there. Yeah, but like, he's never been this gross, you know? He's never violated girls. This is like specifically DLC Zaxxon. He's never expressed any interest in that. In fact, he hates us so much that he just doesn't want to touch us. Not really. So like, it doesn't make sense, you know?
何言ってんだよ。そんなの無理だ。僕はエルトと約束したんだ。エルトの護衛ができる人材を保護地区から連れてくるって。そのあんたがいなくなるって。そうなれば僕の仕事は失敗だ。報酬がもらえない。んなの絶対認めない。
Alright. Alright. You can get him a different bodyguard. Hire Finn. He's good.
本当になよなよしてて頼りなさそうだし、気弱そうだし、使えなさそう。
He's a bit meek, but I refute the rest. He's a great guy. Considerate, gentle, and kind. He's really nice.
そうは言ってもな。
Alright, how about this? I reached around my neck and took off my pendant. You'll do everything for money, right? This is all I have. Take it.
これは
My family pendant. I don't know how expensive it is, but since it was made in the height, it can't be cheap. I want you to do what I said. I hate this. Who wrote this part?
それで、お前は納得してしまったのか。金のためだと納得し、彼女を見殺しにしたのか。
What can he do?
じゃあどうしたらよかったってんだよ。
Exactly.
説得できるもんならとっくに折れてただろ。あいつの決意は固い。僕がどうこうできることじゃなかった。あいつが捕まって連れて行かれるのを見た。
許さない。許さない。許さない。許さない。許さない。彼女を失うなんて俺は認めない。ああ、そうだ。きっと俺を待ってる。俺はパートナーだ。助けに行かないと。彼女のもとへ行かないと。死なせない。死なせたりするものか。
His voice actor is really good.
おやめなさい。君まで命を落としてどうするんです。
俺の命はどうだっていい。俺はキルスをどうしていつか一緒になれると信じたのに、あなたの存在を支えに生きていたのに、どうして今ここにあなたがいないんだ。
さあ入れ。さてどうやって楽しませてもらおうか。夜は長いがその身いつまで持つのやら。
Are you going to do it with my hands tied? I didn't know you liked playing with dolls.
人形遊びだと。
That's what it turns to. It was the same when I interrupted. You like it when they can't move, huh? Playing with dolls is pathetic, you know?
貴様、自分の立場を理解しているのか。
The voice acting. Finn is a really good yandere. He's the only yandere I've ever liked. I do at that. I can't escape. Sooner or later, this will be my grave. That's why I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to submit to you. Have your fun with me.
どこまでも強気な女だな。
Sir Zaxxon grabbed my hair and lifted my head up.
だが嫌いではない。調教のしがいがあるというものだ。
I'm not going to bow to you.
望み通り、貴様の心も体も踏みにじり、怪我した後、この手で殺してやる。
There's... He would never do this! He would never do this! Like, literally, he would never do this! Like, if it was one thing I trust Zaxxon not to do, it is to violate me. He would absolutely torture me physically, but he would not do this. It's gotta be catering to a specific kind of audience. I really feel like they just don't have a good concept of who Zaxxon is as a character. And they just like, you know what, we should just make the route fluff and then make the ending really bad. But they don't know how. They're just like, yeah, she's stupid enough to go in there by herself. Like, it's just horrible all around. Felt revolting in a way it hadn't when Finn kissed me. I decided to show resistance and bit his lip. Drew away, leaving the taste of blood in my mouth.
その瞳、やはり気に食わん。徹底的に潰してやる。希望などないということを教えてやろう。
Zaxxon glared at me, but I wasn't afraid. I was afraid of anything. It was... If you're afraid of it, why did you go by yourself when you know you're gonna die? Who wrote this? Oh my god. Finn, I'm sorry. Should have known. Shouldn't have done this. He's going to suffer. Yeah, no shit. And the last thing I said to him was a lie, even if I thought it was necessary. I promised him I'd be back, even though I had known it would be impossible. Then, Kiros would never lie, okay? Like, they already have that part of her. wrong. She would never lie. I had given him a doomed hope. I knew the man in front of me was going to abuse me until I died. I wasn't going to see Finn again. You always believed me. I wished I could have been truthful to you. This is such a stupid ending. This is like the worst bad ending in this game. I'm sorry, Finn. I prayed he would find happiness at some point.
Steam Prison.
So stupid. I hate that. This is so stupid. That's so bad. Anyways.
好きなことを仕事にできたらいいなって思ったのと、早く自立した。
Wait, wrong save file. Reminds me of my father. My father used to embrace me like this when I was small. I remember it now.
父親代わりですか。いなくなって寂しいですか。
Yes, that was terrible. It's so bad. It reminds me of like the shitty endings in Aisho X Alice. That bad. Everyone misses their father after he's gone. You do too, right? He must be worried for you and you must be worried about them too. They're your family after all. Yeah, and we also never delved into Finn's past at all. Like this route has nothing in it. There's no new information.
そうですね。元気にしているといいのですが。
You know they're not. We told you that they're not doing well. This is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. We're good colleagues.
そうか。そっちのガキはそうは思っていないようだが。何が正義だ。何が大義だ。
None of your business. I hesitated, thinking about whether I would be able to sacrifice myself. I thought I could, but his position was absolute in the sanctuary district. I had seen others get hurt and die because they all had opposed him. He would be one of them.
どうした？来ないのか？貴様にとってその男はその程度のものということか？
No, I won't bow to you. I didn't want to bow, but I knew that if I drew my sword, everything would change. I couldn't take that step.
ねえ、キルス。
Of course I do.
俺のこと好きですか？
No more than whispered it, quietly, serenely. I was too surprised to answer immediately. Finn smiled softly and spoke again.
俺は好きです。
Hmm?
あなたのことが大好きです。今までもこれからもずっと好きだ。誰よりもあなたを愛しています。
Honey. Huh? Okay. I was like, huh? I was genuinely super confused. I disappointed my parents from a very young age. I was supposed to inherit the Euclid's family business as the eldest son. That duty pursued me everywhere. It hounded me. I had no talent for business. I didn't want to run away from my duty. I was simply incapable of doing it.
お前は本当に何もできないな。
Father often said that as he sighed.
そうですね。すみません。
I often said and smiled awkwardly. There was nothing else I really wanted to do. I was convinced there was nothing for me except my duty to the Euclid's family. It was a long road to walk, one made for me before I was born and which would last until after my death. All I wanted was to make as easy for them as possible. This was made perpetually difficult by my lack of talent. I think they showed me roughly the same love all parents do when I was small. I wasn't able to live up to their expectations. I disappointed them again and again and again. Our relationship deteriorated past the point of recovery. Graduated school and began to walk with my father in the company. I was going to inherit the business after all. It was useless. Nothing I did seemed right. My father and I ended up on bad terms. One day he realized that my little brother had more mercantile talent than I did. His wit was quick, he was bright and popular. He was everything I wasn't. My father loved him. I knew he wanted my brother to inherit the business instead. Every time my father saw me, he sighed with resignation. I began to think about the best way to extricate myself from the family business. One day, I had the idea to become a police officer. Be a defender of justice there. Hadn't been of use to my father, but perhaps I could be of use to someone else. I wanted to feel positively about myself again. Had no talent at that either. I failed the first examination twice. Only passed on my third attempt.
やっと、ついに警察官だ。
It was my first day of work. I had arrived at the temple early, unable to wait. Of course, I had seen police uniforms many times before, but wearing it felt wrong.
制服を着れば、警察官としての自覚が出ると思ったけど。
It's still going to take time.
もう入ってもいいんだろうか。
Maybe I still had to wait a little longer, I thought. As I vacillated on this decision, a girl strode past me. She walked into the temple with proud steps. Her long hair was ruffled by the breeze. I looked at her flapping cloak and knew what it meant.
女性の警察官だなんて珍しいな。
I knew they existed. They were so rare, I was surprised. I looked at her like one would look at a rainbow on the horizon. Then I entered.
俺のパートナーはどんな人だろう。
These officers always patrolled in pairs, I knew. Ordinarily, there was no way to change partners.
親しみやすい人だといいんだが、怖い人じゃありませんように。
Dude. I knocked on the doors to the chapel where I was supposed to go.
失礼します。最初の印象で全てが決まるそうだからな。ハキハキと話そう。
My heart was beating so fast. I tried to calm myself down and press my lips together.
今日からお世話になります。フィン・ユークレ。
Out. When I looked up, I didn't know what to do.
さっきすれ違った女の子だ。
She was standing proudly, her mouth closed. Her gaze was piercing. She seemed to wait for what I was going to say next.
ここにいるということは、上官に当たる人だろうか。
Regained my little composure and walked
今
towards
日から
her.
下級警察官として新官員に配属となりました。
いやー、すまん。時間を忘れておったよ。
Of course, it's Cordoa. Door opened and a portly man entered.
よしよし、二人ともいるな。それでは顔合わせといこうか。それとも挨拶は済ませたか？
Haven't. He's the only one who's given his name so far. I'm Kiris de Stella. I'm also a rank 1 officer. Nice to meet you, Finn Euclid. Finn Euclid. The girl smiled at me and held out her hand to shake mine. I apologized as I shook it. Her hand felt so small.
ユークレイではなく、ユークレースです。フィン・ユークレース。よろしくお願いします。
コルドア8世だ。君たちの上司。まあ、世話役といったところだ。よろしく頼むよ。
Nina Powermesses, ha?
どういうことだ？すみません。俺のパートナー。
Girl, the boy. Like, what do you mean you don't know? It's obvious.
君の隣に立っている彼女だ。仲良くしたまえ。
I allowed myself to be infected by his laughter. It was artificial. I couldn't laugh sincerely.
どうして俺のパートナーが
Why
女
not?
の子なんだ？
I glanced at her. Being a police officer is demanding in physical work. I didn't want to work with a girl.
ディステラ。どこかで聞いたような。
My father is a politician and I'm of noble blood. You've probably heard or read the name before.
そうですか。なるほど。貴族の女の子がどうして警察官に、なんで俺のパートナーに。ああ、わかった。俺の能力が低いからだ。
Had failed the exam twice. The third time I must have passed by the skin of my teeth.
だから、力のない彼女と組まされたんだ。なんだ、そういうことか。花から期待されてないんだ。
Had a sensible explanation, I felt. The room suddenly seemed a little colder. My happiness had dissipated into a gloomy mist. The value society placed in me had not changed. Been looking forward to the day I would become a police officer. I swear to serve the people. The girl greeted our superior. Let's do our best, Finn. She smiled at me ambitiously.
あ、この子も一緒なんだ。俺と同じく人の役に立つために警察官になった。かわいそうだな。君のパートナーがどれだけ無価値な人間か、この子はまだ知らない。
Honey.
知った時、彼女はどうするんだろう。他の人たちみたいに嘆くんだろうか。嘆かれても呆れられても俺は平気だ。慣れている。でも、彼女は希望を砕かれた経験はあるのか？
Probably not. She was nobility. She had probably been raised with loving care.
かわいそうに。
Few weeks passed since my assignment. I was out on patrol with her again, just like every other day. Here's to Stella. My opinion may have been a little patronizing at first, but she was far better than me. She had endurance, power, and a sense of justice in abundance. She was incorruptible, diligent, and utterly devoted to her beliefs. I began calling her Lady Kiras. I felt that someone like me had to call her by an honorific. At least, she was far above me. The distance between us was incomparable to where my fingers reached. She was like the stars above. What is that disturbance? Let's go, Finn.
あ、はい。いつだってそう。近づきたくても決して近づけない。ついていくだけで精一杯だ。
I was taller than she was and older as well, but still I only followed her like a loyal dog. And I knew that, in the end, I only made her wait for me.
俺のことをキルスは責めたり怒ったりしない。俺が失敗しても少しも文句を言わない。どうしてだ？
I couldn't understand it. I tried and tried. What was her opinion of me? That was a close call. I'm glad it ended with only an attempted homicide.
ええ、本当に。お疲れ様でした。
Me too. He just slapped me on the back. It felt good. Still, I sighed at myself. I wasn't happy.
俺は別に、あれは完全にキルス様の手柄です。
Skaters, drop the lady. And we're partners on patrol. We do everything together, remember?
はい。すみません。二人の手柄？俺は完全に役立たずだった。
It confronted the criminal and I had been distracted by his knife. He had almost gotten away.
どうして俺のことをそんな風に言うんですか？
Say what?
はい。毎日毎日、俺はあなたの足を引っ張ってばかりです。他のパートナーとなら、きっとあなたはもっと活躍しているはず。今日だって、俺の不注意で被害者が増えるところだったのに、どうして怒らないんですか？褒めるんですか？
Sad? Why would I get upset at you? Because you follow me even on my wildest days without complaining. You don't grumble or give up. You just let me do what I do.
でも、俺は不出来で無価値ですよ。
What are you talking about? You're taller. It gives you a better view. You can keep a good eye on the environment when I'm charging in. That way I can focus on my sword. That's valuable. You're a great man. I can vouch for it. Thank you for helping me so much. I was the first in my life. When I had grown up, I had always been a burden on my family. I had never doubted their criticism, exasperation, and abandonment. I had no value after all.
それなのに、キルスは。
Oh, baby! What? Why are you crying?
すみません。
Honey.
すぐに止めます。
Grown man crying in front of a girl. Pathetic. I told myself to stop, but the tears kept flowing.
ほら、また人を困らせてしまっている。
What's wrong? Did I say something to upset you?
いえ、そうではなく、
Honey.
その、嬉しかったんです。あなたの言葉が。だから、もう、すみません。
Oh no! I like the backstory. I like the flashback. It's cute. Then, kneeling down towards me a little. I did what she wanted, even though I didn't know why. Baby, it's okay. Yeah, baby, he's just your baby. And she? Precious, he is. Aww! Wrapped her arms around me and patted my back. He's such a good boy.
キルス。
The wet nurse used to do this when I cried as a child. I'll do this for you until you don't have to cry anymore.
そんな、恥ずかしいです。
Well, don't cry then. I told you, you're a great man, Finn. If I'm overestimating you, that's okay. If you think you're pathetic and useless, then that's alright with me. I accept all of that. So cute. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Also, welcome. Thank you for coming then. I'm not experienced either. We're in this together. So let's keep on supporting each other.
ありがとうございます、キルス。
Ah, finally, we get color.
俺は好きです。
Aw,
あなたのことが大好きです。今までもこれからもずっと好きだ。誰よりもあなたを愛しています。だから。
Finn ripped the sword from my scabbard and darted away before I could do anything. He ran straight at Zaxxon Brandenburg. Oh, what are you doing?
ザコが。
What are you doing, Finn? Finn? I ran over to Finn, who was already laying on the ground. Finn hanging. What is this ending? It's so bad. Finn, hang in there. What? There was so much blood. Someone, a doctor, call a doctor. Zach! Ugh! No, like, Finn is also stupid. Like, what is he doing? This is so stupid. I helped Finn and looked around, but...
貴様に協力しようという愚か者は、ここには一人もいないようだな。
Jackson was right. Nobody wanted to help us. He viewed us with a mixture of curiosity and pity. They were going to watch as my hopes crumbled into dust. He's going to die. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't treat him. I continued to lose blood as my mind raced. Hang in there, Finn. Don't die. Finn was still losing blood. I held him in my arms, pressing a handkerchief to the wound, but I couldn't stop the bleeding. Don't die. Don't leave me here, Finn.
あなたが泣く姿を見るのは初めてです。
It's a weird thing to focus on.
あなたと過ごした日々は宝石みたいに輝いててすごく楽しかった。
Finn smiled weakly in my arms. His gaze was unfocused. The spark of life was leaving him.
すみません。
Honey,
いつまでも情けないままで。でも、最後まで一緒にいれてよかったです。キルス、
oh honey.
あなたが好きで
This is
す。
so stupid though. And then the flame went out. Then? No, wake up! Wake up! Then, why? Why did he have to die? Literally, there was no reason why he had to die. Why was he killed? Could think of nothing else.
弱者は弱者らしく、王者に従ってればいいものを。
Daxon, you bastard! How dare you kill Finn?
何をムキになっている。あれは無価値だ。生きていたって意味がない。
Rip? No, it's so bad. Like, I'm just so upset at how, like, they're treating his route. It's like an afterthought. It's so horrible. You don't get to decide someone's worth. Daxon's sword flew through the air and clattered across the ground. The flashback was good, but what the heck for the bad ending, right? Like, the flashback was written well, so I thought this bad ending would be good. This was like he died for no reason. That's so stupid. Losing Finn it's terrible. He was a great man. And you.
貴様ら、何を突っ立っている。そいつを始末しろ。
Zaxxon's orders, the Hound's members rushed toward me. Had me surrounded, but I wasn't afraid. I had lost my parents. I had lost the Finn. I had nothing else. Out of my way. Get lost if you don't want to get hurt. If you won't, then come at me. I wasn't desperate. I wasn't revolting. I was out for revenge. I wanted to lop off Zaxxon's head, who was standing outside the circle around me. For real, yeah, it's so... Like, I'm gonna read fanfictions because I know my AO3 writers would do his route justice. One by one, I killed them. I felt no guilt. I was just doing it. They are many, but they aren't endless. Soon I'll have Zaxxon's. Of course, he has a gun. No, okay. Zaxxon does keep a gun on him, so this is canon. I felt a sharp impact in my chest. I reflexively put my hand to it and felt warm blood. I'm bleeding. Blood? Yes, girl. It was only then that I felt the pain. My vision reeled and I hit the ground. I wasn't stabbed. What happened? I looked up at Zaxxon. There was a gun in his hand. I knew them as small toys, common in the depths. I'm not going to die here.
いや、貴様の負けだ。
Zaxxon walked up to me and kicked my sword away. It landed well out of reach.
遊びは終わりだ。死んでもらう。と思ったが、やめておく。弾は貴重だからな。どうせ死ぬ貴様に使っても意味がない。
Or you can stab her and ensure she's dead, you know? Like the ruthless character you're supposed to be. Bruh.
無価値な者同士。仲良くしねえ。
I heard Zaxxon walk away. The remaining members of the Hounds helped their wounded leave the scene as well. The threat was gone, but I didn't have long. I couldn't walk and had to crawl over to Finn. His skin was still warmed when I touched it, but his eyes were closed. He wasn't going to smile anymore or call me by my name. Finn was dead. My vision swam, even though I wasn't crying. I felt cold. I knew I was dying as well. We lost our jobs and we're somewhere else now, but we're still partners. CG, please? That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like trying to go fast so we can get a CG. That CG, ooh. Then we'll always be together. This game hates me.
Steam Prison.
This game hates me. Alright! For the love of God, lol. No, yeah, I guess we're not getting a dead CG, which is unfortunate because I really like the dead CG we get in Eunice route. So this is horrible that we don't have it. Anyways, it's almost 1, so I don't think I have enough time to do the extra content. So it'll probably come after Taisho X Alice. So after this, I'll be playing Sunshine Island. I'm thinking about Sunshine Island again, so I might play that. And after that, I'll do Taisho X Alice, Kaguya's route, and then we'll do the extra content and the grand ending for the Steam Prison. But yeah, as always, for now, my stream time is still really bad, and I'm not sure when I can stream next. But I'll announce it on my Discord, and schedule the stream when I have time. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching and talking to me. I had fun. Too bad the route's kind of shit, but it's okay. We have fanfiction writers. I highly recommend, for people who like Finn, I highly recommend seeing through like a lot of him in the other guys' routes, specifically the bad endings, because it's just so good. Finn is amazing, and honestly, I wish they had put more care into his route, but I guess they're not going to, which is sad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.